Hello, Baldwin friends. Welcome to Children's Time. It is great to see you all. I had so much fun painting with you last month that this month we're going to do something similar. Rather than only giving a message, I'm going to ask you to get involved too. So for each message this month, you're going to need some Play-Doh. If you don't have Play-Doh, you can pick it up with the children's Advent packages at church. So you should get out your Play-Doh now. This week, while I'm talking, I want you to sculpt a big sword. Maybe it looks like Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, or King Arthur's Excalibur, or anything else you want. You can get started now. So we are in a special time known as Advent. Advent is a name that we use in church for the month before Christmas. It's a time where we get ourselves ready for Christmas, preparing for all the excitement of Christmas morning when we remember that God came down to earth to live with us. Now, when God came down to earth to live with us, he had all kinds of names. His everyday name was Jesus. But he was also called the Christ and Lord and King and lots of other names. Let's look at just one of them today. This week's theme is peace, so we're going to look at a name for Jesus, Prince of Peace. This name comes out of a book of the Bible called Isaiah, and here's what it says. For unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, and he will be called Prince of Peace. Now, this is a very cool thing to call Jesus. You see, even before Jesus came, people were expecting God to do something amazing because things weren't going very well. These bad guys named the Romans were in charge, and they were a bunch of big bullies. So some people thought that God was going to come down and was going to beat up all the bullies. And they were very happy about it. They thought, hey, these guys are really mean, they deserve it. I know that I think like that sometimes. Sometimes, rather than loving people, I want revenge on the bullies. But God had other plans. You see, God didn't want to come down and beat up a bunch of people. Fighting isn't very loving after all, and it's not a very good way to solve problems. So instead, when God came to live with us, he came as a Prince of Peace. Because peace is a word that means not fighting. In fact, the same Isaiah who called Jesus a Prince of Peace also says that when Jesus comes, they will hammer their swords into plow blades and their spears into pruning shears, and they will never fight against each other ever again. Plow blades and pruning shears, what are those? Well, those are things that you use in farming or gardening. You see, Isaiah is saying that Jesus isn't here to bring fighting like you'd use a sword for. Jesus is instead here to bring peace, to make new, beautiful things, just like a gardener. So now, hopefully, you've finished your Play-Doh sword, because we are going to do exactly what Isaiah said. We are going to smash them down. We are going to mush them all up so that after we're done, we can use the Play-Doh to make something beautiful, like a flower or a heart or a smiley face or something loving. Because as Christians, we follow the Prince of Peace. So on the count of 3, let's start smashing our swords into something beautiful. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and smash! Now, our closing prayer will be a repeat after me prayer. So I'll start and then leave a gap so that you can join in after me. Ready? Here we go. Jesus, you are our Prince of Peace. May we bring your peace into this world. In your many names, amen.